Welcome in, everybody. This is the Undefeated Sports Talk. This is Tyler Hurst. To my right, I got Josh Redwine.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
To my left, I got Leon Hurst.
How's it going, everyone?
And right next to him is Jarvis Redwine.
What's going on, y'all?
Today we got plenty to cover. We're giving our predictions, most of all. We got Canelo versus Triple G, which is what we are going to hit off with first. And then we got college football week 3, and then NFL week 2 predictions. So let's get this started. Canelo versus Triple G, the fight of the year. I know not many people pay attention to boxing at this time of the year, but this fight is something else. It's happening in Las Vegas, Nevada. Triple G is a heavy hitter. Both these guys have lost less than one time. Canelo had to move up to Triple G's weight class of 160. So that has to be given and taken. So let's real quick give our, I guess, predictions of who's going to win this fight and like what round.
Okay. You want me to start off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep this real quick. I'm just gonna say Canelo in 8.
Canelo in 8. All right.
Yeah.
He's kind of in dream world, isn't he?
Canelo, the guy who had to step up, and he has to take on Triple G, who can take any hit he wants.
Woo!
Okay. He's you're saying that the underdog has no chance. What you're saying?
No, I'm saying Canelo has a very good chance, but he does not have a chance to knock out or TKO a Triple G.
If you look at them records,
Yeah.
Triple G's got him beat. And then you got to step up.
You gotta
in
go
that
with
to
the-
gain some weight. That'd
You
be
gotta go
hard.
with the
Triple
underdog.
G is the veteran too. He's a little bit older, so he knows.
We'll see. We're gonna have to see
Okay.
that. We're gonna have
I'm going with Triple G. I think it's going to be. I'm going to look at around the 9th round. He's going to have to end up wearing out Canelo and end up doing it, which I don't know if he can wear him out. He's going to have to end up hitting him in the right place in order to knock him out.
You know, I did not want to go the same round as him, but he ended up doing it. I say round 9 TKO, just
Triple
like
G.
the
Triple G, TKO,
Triple
ninth
G
You
TKO
said-
9th round.
First round, Triple G. First round,
First
one
round,
rounder.
He's saying he's gonna
one
go
rounder.
attack
He's
like
gonna go in. He's gonna
Hagelin and
destroy him.
Hearns.
He's
You're
gonna
saying Hagelin and Hearns.
and pound him, and pound him,
straight up. Okay.
and pound him, and it's over.
I do agree that they are going to be like Hagler and Hearns.
Yep.
It's going to be nonstop, toe-to-toe.
Yep.
It's going to be a drag-out. Now, assuming, though, they're not enemies like those two were.
Right.
These guys are like friends.
Okay.
So, but I still think that they're supposedly to go out and go toe-to-toe.
One rounder, guaranteed.
Yep.
I think it's gonna last a
That
little
would
bit
be
longer than
interesting.
that, though.
I mean, because, however, is that good for the sport of
No,
boxing?
it's not
Go
good for
one
the sport. I hate one rounders. I hate
Right.
one rounders, especially if
Yeah,
it's
but you know it's exciting.
Yeah, I hate one rounders. I want to see that Rocky where like the guy's eye is all like coming out of his head. I want to see that like goes to like the final round
man,
and like
yeah.
everybody's just barely crawling around. I want to see that, but you know it's one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all got our predictions. We have
Right.
3 Triple G's,
Yeah.
and then we have a Canelo.
Yeah, we have a Canelo
Okay.
here.
I mean, hey, that's just like the U.S. Most of the U.S. going Triple G. You
Yeah.
have those.
I'll give you that because there's a lot of
Like I
times
said,
you
just
just never
watch
know.
out.
all it takes is one hit.
Watch out.
But this is where it's going to get heated. It's college football week 3,
Oh, boy.
the preview and our predictions.
Here we go.
So obviously the first 2 weeks, it gave us multiple answers. It let us know how good Ohio State really is. Not so good. Really made us recognize how good Clemson's defense is. And then let us know what the Big 12 is about.
Yes.
This next week, we have multiple games to focus on. Sadly, Florida State and Miami are not playing each other.
Yeah.
It was going to be a bigger game with DeAndre Francois, but he's out. But then now the Hurricane Irma hit.
Right.
These guys are not playing. It has
That's
been
unfortunate.
canceled. Saying that this week is not as anticipated as it was originally, but we still have multiple games to watch. We have Oklahoma State. They finally get a road test in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Tennessee, they travel to Florida. LSU gets a tough road test going to Mississippi State with those cowbells. We're going to get into that. Clemson, they travel to Louisville. Take on Lamar Jackson.
Good game. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
Crazy.
In Texas, they renew the rivalry between Texas USC. We all remember that Rose Bowl game 2006. One of the greatest games we've ever watched.
Yeah.
Arkansas has a bye week, and Nebraska hosts Northern Illinois.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. I mean, that's at the bottom of the barrel that we'll touch on. First of all, let's start out with Clemson versus Louisville. If you're Clemson, you come off a hard-fighting defensive game against Auburn, so you might be tired. But you still have that defense to rely on, and you have a very good dual-threat quarterback, Kelly Bryant.
Yeah.
And if you're Louisville, you have your Heisman quarterback. He's first in Heisman right now with Lamar Jackson.
He's the man.
He is.
But then again, if you're Louisville, you got to look at your defense, and you're like, guys, I need help.
Yeah.
I need help if you're Lamar Jackson. So who wants to throw out their prediction first?
Right here, Clemson. Easy win. They're gonna stop him even better than what they did last year. This defense is looking mighty impressive. I don't care what any of you guys say. I just know it. I've seen it.
Obviously,
this team is in contention for national championship. They're not stopping.
I agree.
They're going.
I agree.
I do. This
agree
is
with that
this is what I think is going to happen, Josh. I think they're going to get into him. Okay, because he is a running quarterback, and he's going to try to draw that pocket. And Clemson's defense is stellar. They will get to him.
Right.
And I hate to see this happen because I do not want to see him get Heisman again and become the next RG3 that gets damaged right away in the NFL.
Wow, that's an interesting point.
Ooh.
So, I mean,
hold my tongue for this prediction.
I like Clemson too.
Okay.
Here's why. That defense,
Yes.
best in college football. They held Jarrett Stidham to 79 passing yards. Jarrett Stidham, we all knew was supposed to be great at Auburn, and he's horrible. They did not let Auburn or Kent State, in the first two games, they did not let them score a touchdown.
Yeah, that defense has been
Very
mighty
good.
impressive.
They've allowed less than 100 yards rushing both games. So, watch out, Lamar Jackson. You're not going to be free. You're not going to be able to roam free like you usually do.
No.
And then, if you're Clemson, honestly, you have a similar quarterback. He can run. He can pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have multiple running backs that they can use. They have two great wide receivers, Deion Kane and Hunter Renfrow. And if Rodney McLeod shows up, you have three. Clemson's wide receivers are underestimated in today's
really good
college football league. I have Clemson winning 31-21.
31-21.
31-21. It stays a little low because of defense on Clemson. Oh, come on. Okay, give me your take. Because you seem to like...
Well, I'll just say, okay. I got Louisville. I got Louisville win this one, and I'll tell you why. I mean, Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry, man. You don't throw your pen. Okay, listen. I think Lamar Jackson's ability to extend the plays and get out of the pocket.
Choke!
You say he's gonna choke. He's gonna choke. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. Louisville's got this one. It's gonna be a close game. I think Lamar Jackson's ability to extend the play. He's gonna get around that. He's gonna find a way to get around that defense. He's gonna find a way.
It was a really close game last year.
He's gonna find very close. Okay, but he's better now. I think he's better now than he was last year.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting older,
He's
so
getting older.
he's
He knows what to
understanding.
do. He's seen this Clemson team
A better
before.
thrower, but not better decision maker.
Well, I mean,
It's because Lamar Jackson's first statistic is don't see the first man. Okay, I'm out.
that can help him though. That can help him in this game because he can get around that. I think he's gonna win.
Who was that team we seen last night? Quarterback got nailed. Oh, it was Watson.
It was Deshaun Watson.
He's been down this road
happen.
before. He's been down this road before. He's learned a few things. I think he's gonna do a lot better against Clemson.
Okay.
I think his ability to extend the plays is gonna be vital in this game. I think what it takes.
I think the only way he's going to be able to do it, he better go out tonight and practice hurdling because that's
35-27.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
Oh, okay.
35,
Keeping it
27
close.
Louisville.
Keeping it close.
Keeping it close. It's gonna be close.
man.
It's gonna be close.
Oh yeah.
I got
Jarvis, you want us all?
Josh. Guys,
What's up, man? What's up?
I got Clemson too. I mean,
you guys.
I do
come on.
because Clemson. I just trust that defense. It's going to come down to the defenses. Whether Clemson, which obviously has a better defense than
Louisville let up
It's
35
Louisville's
to North Carolina.
defense is not that good.
No.
It's not that good. So
And besides, Bobby Petrino isn't concentrating on him anyway. He's too busy out riding his motorcycle with his girlfriend.
oh, man.
Wait, keep those punches high. Keep
So
those
guys,
high.
I just feel that Clemson is just a better team right now. Lamar Jackson makes too many mistakes. And it's going to be, I say, about like 35-31. It's going to be close.
It's gonna be a
Good
close.
guess.
It's gonna be a close.
Because Lamar Jackson is not going to just lay down and be humiliated, but it's going to be like last year. It's going to be real close. 35-31.
Okay.
Now tell us what you really think the score is going to be.
Okay, so we three of us got Clemson right here.
Yeah.
We
I
got the
got
lone Louisville.
Okay.
Okay.
Louisville.
Let's move on to the second biggest game of the weekend. Texas travels to Southern California to take on USC to renew the rivalry.
Good night.
If we can remember
Uh-huh.
back in 2006 when they played each other for the Rose Bowl, the national championship, they had the Vince Youngs of the world.
Ooh,
You
my
had
Lord, that
the
was-
Reggie Bushes of the world.
Mm.
You had the Matt Leinarts of the world.
It's not the same, Tyler.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
So, you obviously had great players. And obviously, it's very, very different now. For USC, maybe not so much different because you have
No.
a great quarterback.
Yeah.
You have Sam Darnold. And if you look at Texas, we're struggling to find our identity.
There's no Vince Young.
No, there is.
No, he's
And
way-
that's part of finding our identity.
Vince ain't so young anymore.
And,
isn't he?
and the other thing is, don't they got a fairly decent good running back on USC? If I'm
Oh,
right?
Ronald Jones is
Yes,
a monster.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they've got that too going for them.
Yeah, Texas right now we are unsure what quarterback we're going to start because we have Shane Buechele still down with a shoulder injury. Unfortunately, we struggle with the deep ball, and our biggest question is can the offense stay consistent?
Yeah.
If you're USC on the other hand, very impressive last week at home. We all picked Stanford. We all did.
You know what I say, Tyler? Put in Hurd. Look at what he did for Texas this last weekend.
Yeah.
You could, but it'd be struggling. And then USC got a Heisman candidate quarterback. The wide receivers are NFL talent. I think the wide receivers make Sam Darnold look good, and I think the USC defense is starting to find themselves a little bit.
Yep. Especially against Stanford. So I'm just real quick. This is I say USC USC 44, Texas 10.
And what was yours?
There's no quarterback.
And what was yours, Tyler? What was your score? I never even heard it. What'd you say?
I didn't give my score.
Sam
I just gave an
Darnold.
overview.
Sam
Oh,
Darnold.
okay.
I
I do that. I
That
give
the
overview
offense looked
first.
impressive against Stanford. It looked
Got them
impressive.
getting smashed.
I do. I think that defense is coming around like Tyler said, but I just think that offense, they found themselves. They found themselves last week against against a tough Stanford team. They're not that bad. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be just it's not gonna
Disappointment.
be.
And honestly, I kind of had something similar. I say USC takes this one, honestly. And it's not going to be a slaughterhouse. I think USC wins by multiple touchdowns. I'm going to say in the 40s and then
Multiple.
And Texas is going to have like maybe 20. It's like a 42-20. It's something weird like that.
Can one of you guys get him a tissue?
I know.
I'm going to prove all you guys wrong. real quick.
man.
Okay.
Oh man.
Josh, I'm not going to go as far as a spread as what Jarvis did. I'm looking at probably something like I do not see USC. How can I explain this? Texas defense is going to step it up a little bit this week. I really do think that Herman probably got into them, getting them going, just because they beat this no-name team this last weekend. I still think that he's been working hard with them. I'm hoping that their corners have stepped it up.
Yeah.
If they covered them wide receivers from USC, which they got guys that are fast enough, I think that they could stop them from scoring a lot. So I'm going with USC over Texas, but I'm looking at somewhere around 27-14.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You okay?
You okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, because I hate to say this, but my Texas Longhorns win this football game. We win this, and let me tell you why. We go to Southern California. We upset the Trojans. I think Texas is out to prove themselves.
Okay.
We are out to prove that we are back in the Big 12 and we are back in college football. Most important, Tom Herman era obviously got off to a bad start.
I'm listening, but it doesn't mean I'm agreeing.
But we have found our defense. We shut out a San Jose State team who could barely get past half field. Impressive. Holton Hill again, another pick 6. Every single interception he has, he takes it back for a touchdown. I think, honestly, either quarterback we have can get the job done. If it's Sam Allinger, cool. If it's
That's
Shane
like a
Buechele,
Rams and
cool.
Colts game.
No, come on. And then if you're Chris Warren, if Chris Warren has a game like he did last week, which last week he had 192 yards and 2 touchdowns, I think we run all over this USC defense. I really do.
They need to hit Foreman.
No.
Chris Warren was
Chris
impressive.
Warren
though.
is a big man.
He is, but
Yes.
Foreman.
But they played. USC played a really good running back in Bryce.
Stanford played a good running back, Bryce Love.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bryce Love. But USC pretty much contained him.
Texas has a better front four than Stanford. Texas front four is very talented. You have Poona Ford up there. Yeah. He can pretty much do anything. He's going to the league. I can guarantee that. I think we keep up with the scoring. We're a Big 12 team. We know how to do it. Especially if Buechele plays, we keep up with scoring. And honestly, it's been proven. It's history. USC struggles after hard games. They do. They come out after they get a big win against someone like a Stanford, and then they struggle the next game. I think USC struggles this game. I have Texas winning a nail-biter just like the 2006 Rose Bowl.
What's your score?
I have us winning 35-34 Texas.
Okay, let me get back to you, Tyler. Them linebacker ends on USC's defensive line are going to chase Buechele compared to what San Jose could do. Okay? Go back to the first game that Texas played. They're going to chase him. And do I think Buechele is going to get under pressure again and not do well? Yes. We thought about this during the first game. Try out that other quarterback, see what he can do.
I do not think USC's defense is as impressive as Maryland's.
But,
I do not.
Okay, but I'm still looking at speed. I'm looking at speed. Their ends getting into there.
You know what? They're playing at the Coliseum.
Hold up.
In LA.
Maryland's pass rush is better than USC's. USC's corners are better than Maryland's corners. But
they're playing in the Coliseum. Like
it doesn't.
In LA,
We've been there before.
Snoop Dogg is going to get them fans going.
Snoop is up there.
We are going to handle USC.
To
be honest with you guys, I am not impressed by Sam Darnold at all. Who I am impressed by is that Ronald Jones, and I am scared for my life and for my Texas Longhorns to go up against Ronald Jones because that dude is a monster.
He is a beast.
That's the only guy I'm really scared about. Otherwise,
nail biter.
Nobody.
But the thing is, you got to be scared of the wide receivers, because if you're Texas Longhorn quarterbacks,
we
play out from that wide receiver.
Hold up.
It ain't gonna happen.
We need somebody else other than Holton Hill to step up.
I agree. Holton Hill's a good cornerback. He does need help.
It's not even close.
Gonna be close.
44-10.
I agree. Yeah, actually, a little bit. Texas. I'll give Texas a little bit more points. I say like
maybe a field goal. Okay, how about 44-13?
42.
No,
27-14 sounds pretty reasonable.
I'll give Texas a little more.
Texas shows up. I think people underestimate their defense.
I do.
Honestly.
I don't know. I do underestimate it.
I
don't like the defense. All right, we should move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Tennessee, Florida. If you're the SEC East, this is a game you got to look at. These are the two teams that are predicted to come out of the SEC East to go to the SEC Championship against Bama. And this game's going to say a lot. Riding onto the championship game. If you're Tennessee, you're struggling to find who you really are. Yeah. You're struggling to find your identity. You obviously have a talented offense. You have a Callaway at a wide receiver, and then you have Kelly at running back. Those guys have balled. They have balled their first two games.
They have 84 points in the first two games.
Yeah.
84.
From out of who?
Tennessee.
Yes.
And then
they are putting up some points.
My biggest question with Tennessee is, can the defense prove themselves against a Florida team who is obviously hungry to win after they did not play last week because of the hurricane, and then they lost to Michigan in week 1.
Right.
And if you're Florida, you have an Antonio Callaway who's back. You have all your suspended players who are back. You had the week off due to the hurricane to work through all the kinks that you had against Michigan. Obviously, the question with Florida is, can the quarterback position get better?
That offense. Ooh,
That's the issue.
My.
Who wins?
I'm going.
Go ahead.
I'm going with Tennessee. And the reason why is because it takes me way back to everything that he just now talked about, too. Also, Florida, same quarterback. They're coming back again. Last year, they played in Arkansas. Arkansas beat them. Arkansas is not doing that well. Arkansas beat them last year. Now, what's going to happen is I think Tennessee's going to beat them this year. I really do. Yeah. And I'm going to give you a score. And I don't think I'm going back to what you kind of around the area of the 35-31 area is where I'm going to go.
Okay.
This Tennessee-Florida thing?
Yes.
I got Tennessee. I don't like Florida. I don't like their offense. I think it's awful.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Real quick, I'm just going to say Tennessee, what? Like a 30-35, Florida like 14, 35-14.
Really? You're going that far?
Yeah, because I don't think Florida's up to the task. They weren't impressive against Michigan.
No,
they didn't. They haven't been. They've had a week off due to the hurricane and stuff. They're not going to be ready. They're not ready for this. So I'm going to say about 35-14. Okay, 35-20 if you should.
And Michigan's not
Florida.
Stellar yet.
No, they're not.
No.
35-20.
So
Tennessee.
Is it at Tennessee?
It's
at Florida.
It's at Florida.
It's at Florida.
That swamp.
The swamp.
That is why.
So that's the thing. That's why we have to be careful because.
Dude.
But I just don't like Florida's offense.
I don't like
I say Tennessee comes in, beats them by. It's gonna be 35-33.
Oh, you think it's a nail biter?
There you go.
Give nail biter.
He's giving him credit. He's giving him credit. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I would love to see Tennessee win this game because I picked Tennessee to come out the SEC East, but you're playing in the swamp. I like Florida in this football game. You get back all your suspended players.
Do you like Florida's offense?
I don't like their quarterback position, but I think Malik Zaire does just enough in this game.
But they talked about only two main players are the ones that are suspended. Only two.
Antonio Callaway, he is the best wide receiver in college football.
But he is. Back. But if you get corners going,
yeah, but you have an NFL caliber defense in Florida.
And you're talking about Malik Zaire.
I know.
Look what he did.
Yeah, but Malik Zaire is an inconsistent quarterback.
Yeah.
He will have his really good game and he'll have his really bad game.
Okay.
Man, I just don't trust Malik Zaire in this one. I mean,
Tyler's trying to choke something up. Here.
Tennessee offense is rolling right now.
Tennessee's quarterback's not good.
No, I agree. But if they can
that's-
get stuff going,
is it going to come
And-
between that Tennessee quarterback and?
Yeah, it's going to become whatever quarterback plays better wins the game.
Right.
And honestly, if Tennessee can stop the run game, that's another big question. They struggled against Georgia Tech.
It's true.
Really?
It's true.
Georgia Tech, you struggled. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think
Like
it
I
is?
said-
Their outside linebackers are not stopping the run?
I would have to say so, and you know Florida's running backs are better. I would love Tennessee to see this, but I have Florida in the swamp, 27-21.
That's good. That's a good score.
See, if we had headgear, you probably have the floor.
Yeah.
We're going to go chopping some gators, aren't we?
Oh, man, no.
No, it'd be interesting. It's
love
going to be a
some
good, close game either way.
This next game is the game I wanted to get into the most.
Okay.
Mississippi State and LSU. LSU travels to the Cowbell Stadium in Mississippi
That's
State.
a tough one.
Who you got winning this game?
I got LSU. That defense is just phenomenal. No question. Darius Geis is amazing.
Yes.
No question. I say it's going to be, like I said, it's going to pose some challenges, but I say LSU 24, Mississippi State 10.
That's a good
one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just gonna shock you, but I looked at this game and I didn't have a prediction for this one. I went back and forth. But I'm gonna have to just go out on a limb here and say Mississippi State takes this one.
What?
Upset is
on your mind.
Yeah, we are not so fast, my friends.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just gonna say not so fast. I mean, this is a tough task, and I had a hard time with this. I went back and forth. I really wanted to choose LSU because I do like their defense, but then Mississippi State, though, I was like,
wait a minute, but that LSU defense, though.
Go ahead,
Let me
take it
help
away.
you.
Take it away.
If you're Mississippi State, you're playing in a
Take it away.
stadium with those very loud cowbells. where you did upset Alabama the 1 year with Dak Prescott. I get Dak Prescott, but if you look at this, Nick Fitzgerald, to me, he's one of the best sleeper quarterbacks we have in college football today. He has over 150 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, and then he combines for over 350 passing yards for 5 touchdowns. That is insane. That is good. And then you combine it with this head coach, Dan Mullen, who I think is a very good head coach. You put Dan Mullen put him at a mediocre team. Like, let Notre Dame take him. I guarantee Notre Dame becomes relevant again.
Yeah.
And then I just think with these running backs, I think they're better than what people think. 190 rushing yards, and
I have them taking this game. It's going to be something really close. It's going to be a tough task.
It's going to be a very loud stadium for LSU.
And it's going to be kind of low scoring. I don't think it's going to be huge.
I have 24-17 Mississippi State.
I'm thinking I don't even think it gets to the 20s, guys. I'm like at 17-13 or something like that.
No. What do you say?
All right. I'm going with Jarvis. I'm going with LSU.
Oh, my God.
I always have gone with LSU.
Oh, my God.
Guys, I'm going to revert back to last year, which LSU hasn't lost much. They still got crappy quarterback. Okay.
Yeah.
They've got Geis. Geis did better than Leonard Fournette last year. Of course, Leonard kept on getting injured, okay? Now, they did play Bama down in LSU last year, okay? LSU and Bama held it till the very end of the game. And Bama just got him beat from running a running touchdown, the quarterback.
Yep, it was like what? It was like 10-6.
Yeah, it was a very close game. And if you're that close with the number 1 team in the nation, besides Clemson last year.
That was a good game.
But I'm going with LSU. And I just don't think with that defense anybody can get past it.
Yeah, it's really, really stiff.
I don't know. That is my prediction. If anybody beat Bama in the SEC, that's the only team that can do it. I mean, Mississippi State, I would give them the third
I'm
hole.
still calling upset, though. But
okay.
I agree. I'm still calling upset, though.
All right. LSU, though, is who I got.
But if we look at last year, they played in Baton Rouge, and LSU won by 3. Nick Fitzgerald was just a rookie last year. You say freshman in college. But you only win by 3, and now you're playing in the Cowbell Stadium. Yeah. Nick Fitzgerald is used to it. He's veteran. You have these great running backs. Mississippi State is dangerous. I have Mississippi State even beating Alabama because Alabama comes from Mississippi State.
Whoa!
That is what.
Whoa! Time!
What's the next game on that
Hold up.
We just need to move on.
Didn't we
Somebody
all say,
check his temperature.
Didn't we all say at the beginning of this season that nobody's going to go undefeated?
We did.
Okay.
We did.
I didn't.
That's Alabama's. Yeah,
whoever won out of Florida and Alabama is going to go undefeated all season.
No, yeah, he did say.
Yeah, he did.
But I said,
that's my Alabama's one loss is coming to Mississippi State.
No, you are crazy.
You
are out of your mind.
You heard me first, people.
No,
Mississippi State.
Okay.
Hey, would you feed him some downers?
Yeah, right. I know. Let's move on because that's ludicrous.
That's blasphemous.
That is some ludicrous.
That's blasphemous.
Oh my god.
You guys really want to move on?
Yeah, let's just go.
We can move on to Oklahoma State. They finally get a road test. They go and play Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh just got off a loss against Penn State.
Yep.
Pittsburgh held Penn State to under 34 points.
Yeah.
But I don't think it happens against Oklahoma State.
Nope. I think Oklahoma State is too powerful. They win this game easily.
Yeah.
Yep. He said move on.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Not so fast, my friend.
Are you struggling on this? Seriously? You're
not so fast, my friend. I'm going Oklahoma State, but it's going to be a lot closer than what people think.
Okay.
It's at Pitt. I mean, and Pitt plays. They play people.
I'm not. Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State. Easily. The reason why is I'm going to go back to your Penn State with them beating Pitt. Honestly, Oklahoma State will beat Penn State. I don't care if they run into one another. They will beat
That'd
them.
be a very good game.
Bowl game, that's my prediction. Oklahoma State is tough.
They are really
tough.
good.
I honestly don't need to spend a lot on this game.
I'm not
I
spending
have Oklahoma State rolling in this one.
Yeah, they
roll.
Mason Rudolph and James Washington continue their ways. They
Right.
win. They win 45-21.
What?
They roll.
I think they roll. I'm going to go with them. They roll. I don't see this. This is not even a discussion. I think Oklahoma State is just too powerful.
You know what? Pitt though,
No,
home.
no.
See, I can only give Pitt only so much on touchdowns.
Yeah,
one or two.
Like I said,
they don't even score. 17. I'll give them 17.
Yeah, because that defense of Oklahoma State.
52-17.
Oh.
Oklahoma State.
Oh! Everybody remember this. 52-17.
Oklahoma State. That's my call.
You think it's going to be that?
Penn State
that
doesn't
wide of a
score.
gap?
Penn State scores
Yeah.
2 touchdowns and they're good. That's it. 2 touchdowns and a field goal and they're good. I mean, not Penn State. Pittsburgh.
But who have Oklahoma State played? I mean, they haven't really played anybody.
Nah, nobody. But
What, South Alabama Jaguars?
You know what, Jarvis? You do bring up a good point. But you are still talking about a Heisman hopeful.
Yeah, Mason Rudolph, and I love their offense.
Yeah. And Washington,
and I have Oklahoma
one of the
State,
top wide receivers.
Yeah, Washington. I have them beating Pitt, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be like something like 42 to like 24 or something.
You
like
need
that.
a wet cold cloth.
Oh man,
52-17.
no, Pitt is not South Alabama. I'm sorry.
No, Pitt is a good team, but nothing to.
let's end it off right
They're
there.
Not South Alabama.
Oh,
Yeah, let's move on real quick. We gotta move on to where we are, Nebraska.
Oh boy.
There is
We-
no place.
We go on and we face our easiest game of the season.
Yeah.
We played Northern Illinois, who has not looked impressive at all whatsoever. They've just Northern Illinois has really struggled on offense throughout the entire season. That is why I think Nebraska handles their business. They win big here, 42-17. Their defense has struggled. I do not think they struggle this game. I think they do just fine because Northern Illinois' offense is not very good. We are without Trey Bryant. We are without Josh Kalu, but it doesn't matter. It's Northern Illinois. It's our easiest game of the year. That's my
Our only easy game.
What is your prediction?
I'm gonna go with, you know what, I like his score. I'm gonna go with around that. I'm not gonna give Northern Illinois even 17.
I do just because our coverage does struggle.
It does struggle, but like I said, you're talking like a no-name team. It's not Illinois. This is Northern Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them. I'll go with Tyler. I'm gonna go with your big points of 42,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go with 14.
I'm going to be at the game tomorrow, okay? I'm going to be at the game tomorrow, and I'm hoping that our defense shows up. But not so fast, my friends. Northern Illinois is 21st in the nation in defense, okay? I know that they haven't played really anybody, but Boston College, they kept that close. They played them. It was like 24-21.
Who's Boston?
I know. But here's the thing. We've struggled in coverage. Their quarterback Daniel Santa Catarina, whatever his name.
Santa Catamarina or something. I don't know what his name
He
is.
threw like 3 touchdowns last game, so it was against Eastern Illinois. But I'm just saying, okay. But guys, we can't overlook anyone. We just can't
No, you
overlook
can be
anyone.
beat any given Sunday.
So I'm gonna say Nebraska 35, Northern Illinois 17. I think we give up some points in this one. We struggle early. I believe.
Okay, not only do we give up points, we give up a lot of points.
Whoa.
We give a lot of points because our defense, it's the worst defense I've ever seen. I'm sorry. It's awful. It's awful. Like, who's Bob Diaco? Who is Bob Diaco? I don't know who this guy is. We win. I'm going to put you all at ease. We do win, but our defense is really bad.
But Josh, you're talking.
We're missing 2
our
guys.
defense compared to Northern Illinois' guys. I think they'll run them over.
I think you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out because that quarterback got some speed.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Daniel
watch
Catarina.
Hold on.
I get
He
it.
does, but their quarterback almost has as much interception as he does touchdown passes.
So does ours.
I know. So it cancels each other out.
Cancels each other out. I'm saying we win, but it's gonna. My score prediction is 56-35. It's gonna be one of those.
You're going to go really high.
56-35.
Wow.
We score a lot because we're against Northern Illinois, but they score a lot on us.
You
too,
mean
because our
Stanley Morgan doing all the scoring?
defense- Yeah.
He has nobody else,
That's
really.
it, yeah. So I know it's 56-35 is going to be one of those weird games where we're going to struggle a lot more. We're going to have some questions.
I think
why
we're
are
going
we
to be
struggling
passing
like
a lot more this
this?
game
We will
without
pass
Trey
a lot more,
Bryant.
which scares me.
I'll be honest with you.
That's what
Where's
scares me.
Zigbo?
But
Where is Ozigbo? I haven't seen that guy.
Why not put him in?
Because they were saying that he
I
was
haven't
injured.
seen that guy since.
yeah,
I don't know.
Heck, like Mario said when he was here. What about Austin Rose? You put him on special teams.
He's on special teams. That's it.
Yeah.
See, the Husker players, they just disappear. Certain ones just disappear. So it's weird.
It's really weird.
Like,
They just get rid of
you
him.
might see Ozigbo come in and he has a great game and then he'll just disappear.
Ty, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think we pass a lot more because
scares me.
Wilbon is not the
Which
type
scares
of
me.
runner that Trey Bryan is.
Real quick, it does not scare me because we played a.
You're not scared of Tanner Lee?
No.
I'm scared. Tanner Lee scares
No.
me to death.
No,
He scares me to
we
death.
played a talented Oregon team. We did.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I did not like the 4
They
interceptions.
held back and we threw 4 picks.
I do not like that.
4 INTs.
But what did he do against a weaker Arkansas State defense?
Okay,
He
but
destroyed it. And now we play even a weaker Northern Illinois defense. I think we do. I mean, you said they're 21st. I don't think they're
we
as
had
good as
Trey Bryant
Arkansas
in the first
State.
game, though.
I don't.
Oh man.
I think we do fine.
You know what?
56.
I agree with that. They're not as good as Arkansas State.
56 35.
You know, no.
Remember, you heard it here
No.
first, folks. 56 35. Go ahead.
But, okay.
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 Let's move on.
We are,
Real
okay.
quick, just give me what conference does the best this week. I got Big 12 standing out every single conference this
Texas.
week.
Is that one?
Yeah, because Texas gets a big win. Texas gets a big win, so Big 12 stands out.
Okay, Big 12. What do you think?
I'm going with Big 12. I just now thought about it.
Mm.
I mean, Oklahoma teams. You got the Kansas State.
You got Texas.
Not so much for Texas, but them 3 top teams. Oh my! So yeah, I would say that's the most impressive play I think this week. And Big Ten's fairly close.
Yeah. SEC. I mean, you got like either Tennessee or Florida. Playing in that.
You really find out what the SEC is about.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And tomorrow what they're all about. And so you got Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
And LSU. So you really find out what they're all about. Mm-hmm. So SEC is going to have a big.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm either going to go with Big 10 or Big 12. Big 12 is they're going to show out too. They're going to show out too. You're going to see some things in the Big 12.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch
we'll
them
see.
teams.
Real quick, Jarvis messaged me earlier this week.
What do
You
you
wanted
say?
to real quick touch on Player of the Week.
Okay, I got Player of the Week for college and Player of the Week in NFL. Okay.
Let's
do college.
Let's do college first. Okay. I know you have a problem with them, but Lamar Jackson against North Carolina was terrific. 25 of 39, 393 yards and 3 touchdowns in the air.
That's in the air.
That's just in the air. On the ground, he had 19 carries, 132 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he had a total of 525 yards and 6 touchdowns. Total.
How can you be mad at that? What is your problem right now?
That right there.
I don't understand.
That right there. If he did not put up those numbers, they would not have won that game.
But how is he the Player of the Week when he has to go up against a Clemson defense who's not let him do nearly that last
Okay, but
season?
it's Player of the Week.
No. Okay,
Of
that
the
was
week.
player of last week. Okay. But
Is this what you're looking for from last week?
this was from
Okay,
last
you're
week.
talking
But what
last
about
week.
this
I was
week?
talking this week.
Okay, this week. You're talking about this week. right?
Yes.
Okay, this week. Player of the week for this week, right? Guys.
Lamar Jackson.
No.
He's sucking on Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna say that Clemson defense. I think it gets it done.
Just the entire team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
think-
I got Kelly Bryant having the Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Louisville's defense is atrocious.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I think Kelly Bryant has a big game.
I'm going with OK State's quarterback.
Mason Rudolph.
Yes,
Woo.
against Pitt.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to have a good showdown. I think Washington, he's going to get some passes to him. I think he's going to get some yards. So I'll go with Rudolph.
Running back on USC is going to run all over your Longhorns, all up and down the field,
That's
all
why,
up and down the field.
Yeah, that's why I got USC on upset alert.
All up and down the field. It's going to be like 400 yards on the ground. We're going to see no, I'm just kidding. But no, he's my player of the week.
All right.
But he's not going to have 400 yards on the ground.
You guys are so hype on Lamar Jackson.
I
I get
Lamar
it.
Jackson.
He
I
is
love
first.
Lamar
He is
Jackson.
first in Heisman. Baker Mayfield is now second. Sam Darnold is third.
Sam's ahead
Really?
of Rudolph.
Yes. Really?
No.
I don't like these rankings. I don't. Right now, yes, Lamar should end up first. But at the end of college football, who do you think will end up first?
That is a tough question.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough question because it depends on what Lamar does against Clemson.
This will determine.
This will determine if he
think
gets
this will.
the Heisman Trophy again.
I've got 2. Penn State's running back.
Saquon Barkley.
Really good.
That's my pick. I was going to say that.
Or I have to go with two quarterbacks. They're both with the Oklahoma teams. Those are the two that I think both have been impressive so far, just like the running back from Penn State. Both of them. All three of those guys are, I don't know. Yeah. In the end, that's if I had to top it off, I'm going to say Baker Mayfield.
I think it's a Big 12 player that wins Heisman this year.
Really? You think Mason Rudolph?
I think whoever wins out of Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, whichever quarterback wins that game wins Heisman.
Wow.
I said at the very beginning of the season, I told you people to mark my word, Mason Rudolph takes Heisman this year. I still like Mason Rudolph in at first. He has not had a mistake. Yes, he played South Alabama. Yes, he played Tulsa, but come on.
Yeah, he has not
He's
played.
good.
He is not.
He's good.
Saquon Barkley, y'all. I'm sorry.
You say Saquon?
I say Saquon Barkley.
That's good.
Penn State is on a roll. I like them. I love Penn State. You know what? I'm just going to do it right now. I'm picking Penn State to win it all. Penn State's going 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 to win it all.
Hey, you two, let's go ahead and leave.
I'm not going to say that. Hey, you heard it here first. Penn State's going to – I love this team.
No.
I like the way they play. They play tough. They play hard. Saquon Barkley is your number one.
I gotta go with you. I think Mason Rudolph is playing outstanding. Mm-hmm. So he's my pick for Heisman.
Agreed.
My player of the week last week, I'm just going to throw that in, is Baker Mayfield, 27-35, 386 yards, 3 touchdowns last week.
Yeah. Baker is my lead man toward the Heisman.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, see, and leading back to the Heisman is Mayfield's second. He deserves to be in second.
He deserves to be in second.
He does. Darnold does not deserve to be third. No way. And then Lamar Jackson, he deserves to be first right now, but I just do not like how.
What do you have against this man?
He won Heisman last year.
You just
You both know Deshaun Watson should have won Heisman last year.
Should have got that last year. He proved it. Championship game.
Look, Lamar Jackson did nothing in the NFL.
And he's showing you right now why he got the Heisman Trophy right now.
So they should wait for this vote of Heisman until the end of the championship.
Dude scores 6 touchdowns and y'all disrespecting him? I don't understand. I don't get it.
You want me to read these stats?
Read these stats.
It's because he has no offense. He does 90% of the offense.
That's why he got the Heisman.
525 yards total.
You know what, guys? I totally agree with Tyler. He has no offense, so he has to do the whole field himself, which, like I said, he's going to get Heisman. He's going to go in the NFL. He's going to pull an RG3. He's going to be done against Sue when Sue hits him like a man.
You are a blasphemer. And you a lie, and the truth is not in you.
Who has Louisville played? North Carolina, they're not
going to beat
great.
Clemson. They're going to beat Clemson, and they'll show you. They'll beat Clemson. They'll show you.
Come on.
I don't know.
They're going to beat Clemson. They'll show you all. That's all I'm saying. We're
going to leave it there.
Okay,
we got to move on to the NFL and our predictions. But we got a couple things we got to touch on before predictions. Last week 1, sad news for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
Sad news for fantasy owners.
Ouch.
You play fantasy football out there, people.
Ouch.
David Johnson gets smacked hard.
Yeah.
Injures his wrist, has to have surgery. Could be out 2 to 3 months. Mm-hmm. What does this mean for the Cardinals? Where do they go from here?
Season's done. Season's done. You cannot rely on Carson Palmer. He was terrible over the weekend.
Larry Fitzgerald still playing?
Yeah, they've only got one part. That's who I was going to mention.
He's like 506 years old.
Bright spot.
And you got who's a free safety in the back?
Tyrann Mathieu.
That's it.
Yeah, they're done.
I mean,
it's over.
Yeah, and when you said that defense lost a lot of players over the offseason.
You lose your number one player, Calais Campbell.
They are not the same defense. They gave up 35 points to the Lions over the weekend, last weekend.
Hey, Matt Stafford proved himself.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns. So I'm just saying, it's the season.
Sometimes you just have to take the horse out and back and shoot it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, their season's over. I think Carson Palmer's done. I think Carson Palmer's done after the season. I think Larry Fitzgerald's done after the season.
Yeah, he's retired.
He's going to retire.
Cardinals need to just
rebuild.
Tank.
What is he now? Josh, I think he's 34, 35.
He just turned 506.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. If you had to go receiver against receiver in the NFL with just catches straight to you, he'll be the last one to drop.
Yep.
They're going to be in for the Lamar Jackson sweepstakes here.
No, so yeah, we all agree Cardinals, they're pretty much done. Real quick, before I get to these very bad power rankings of the NFL, I'm going to give a quick recap. Green Bay obviously proved themselves against Seattle.
Okay.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Kansas City proved themselves that they are for real.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They are real in the AFC. The Dallas Cowboys shut down the Giants. Horrible offense.
I'm sorry, say that again?
The Raiders got a very impressive win on the road in Tennessee.
That was,
The Cardinals, we just now talked about, are doomed without David Johnson.
Yeah, they're done.
We obviously know. Now, Adrian Peterson is not AP in New Orleans. He does not belong in New Orleans.
But he could if they just put. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah.
The Chargers are the same old team, can't win close games.
Oh man, yeah.
That's brutal.
The Texans need to figure out something with their quarterbacks. I mean, obviously start Deshaun Watson, but figure something out for him.
Did you to get to that real quick? I wanted to mention that on our last podcast. What Watson did, he's got the record as a rookie as the most rush yards into the end zone at 46, 47 yards.
Wow.
Something like that. On a
So,
play.
yeah, he's
Yeah. So that's
definitely
telling
the
me
future.
he's moving.
Yeah.
He's moving up. Yeah, he was nervous. He had to go in.
And then we look at the Colts. They're atrocious without Andrew Luck.
Yep.
And then Steelers offense needs to wake up. Really, 21-18 against the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Browns would win 4 games this season,
Staring at the TV like.
but really the Browns.
You're like,
It's
what?
like,
Yeah.
what's going on over here?
You don't expect that with the Steelers and Browns. And giving that, the power rankings have Steelers number 1. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, I'm serious.
Are you serious?
Oh, he's
How are you
serious.
How?
There's no doubt.
How?
There's no doubt. They're number one.
How?
How?
Keep that in mind, people. Number one.
How?
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 Their offense, their defense.
See, he
will
can't
be
even say it with
coming
a
around.
straight face.
Who would you have at number 1 then?
Number one, Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah, obviously.
Wait a minute, but they lost Eric Berry though.
Okay, number 1, I am in a very, very tight contradiction between the Packers and the Chiefs.
What about the
Packers
Cowboys?
pulled off a very impressive win at home against a very good Seattle team who everybody thought could make it back to the Super Bowl. But I do have Chiefs at number 1. You beat the team everybody thought would be 16-0.
We're also leaving out the Raiders. Do not forget the Raiders.
Yeah, I have
very-
Raiders number 3 because you beat a very good Tennessee Titans
Well, who's
football
number
team.
2 then?
My number 2?
Yeah, you said number 1 is Chiefs.
Yeah, number 1's Chiefs, number 2's Packers, number 3's
Oh, okay,
Raiders.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Number 3's Raiders.
In
That's
all
not bad.
honesty,
I
Tyler,
like
I
that.
agree with you. Steelers shouldn't be there. I mean, that's my team, but those 3 are perfect picks.
But see, my biggest, I'll just quickly give you my top 5. I got the Chiefs. Who did I say second?
Packers. You said
Chiefs, Packers,
Yeah.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Eagles are my number 4. I really liked what I saw from the Eagles. And then I don't want to say them.
Dallas Cowboys.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Dallas
I
Cowboys.
put them at number 3.
I can't do number 3 just yet because they
Is
beat
this
a
a
horrible
ranking
offensive
for the
line.
week?
No, that's just
Or the
my,
best
my own
teams.
power ranking.
Who was their power rankings? Like they had the Steelers number 1, but what else?
Steelers number 1, I believe. Packers were number 2. Cowboys 3.
See, I put Cowboys at 3.
And the Patriots were all the way down. I think they're
7th?
They should
Yeah.
be. They should be.
I think like 7th.
That's appropriate for them.
Yeah, oh yeah. They lost a lot.
I know. I think they had Chiefs 4 or 5. I believe.
No, they should be higher. They
Yeah,
should
the
be higher.
Chiefs
They should
Oh,
be
yes.
at least 2.
At
Yeah.
least 2. Yeah, you had them like number
I
1,
can-
but at least 2.
But I
I mean,
at least 2.
Yeah, so those are good rankings. I
Except for the Steelers number, I don't know what they're doing.
Here's mine. Here's mine. I'm going to give you mine real quick. I'm going with Chiefs,
Yep.
and then I'm going with Raiders.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go with Packers.
Chiefs,
Okay.
Raiders, Packers.
Okay. After that, I'm not going so fast as what their rankings are going at. I'm going with Seahawks at 4. Okay.
I see. I
Because
don't know
who
about that.
Seahawks played between Packers, that's a very close game.
I love
Then I'm
my
going to go
Seahawks.
with my Steelers at 5.
Love my
I'm not
Seahawks.
going to drop them that
Now,
far.
before you guys real quick talk, people, we did make a mistake. Steelers, ESPN had it. Steelers number 1, Packers number 2, Chiefs 3, Patriots 4, Cowboys 5. So Patriots are still in the top 5.
Okay.
Raiders
Patriots
are
still in the
not.
Top 5.
Yeah, Raiders did not make it.
See, and Raiders are not in there.
That makes no sense.
No.
They
How
just
are
love
the
Tom
Raiders
Brady.
not in
They
there?
just love Tom Brady's jawline. He looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's like
I
Prince
tell you
Charming. They
what,
just love that.
the Raiders went into
They look good.
Oh.
They look really good. I don't know how you didn't even get in the
Titans
I
had the
don't-
3rd best rush defense.
exactly. So that was
So-
really impressive. That
Yes.
was really
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
So I like your list. I like your list.
I like
It's
yours.
pretty
I like
good.
your list. Is not bad either, except for the Cowboys need to be a little higher. But
Yeah, and Josh, that's where I'd put.
Dallas is 3
honestly,
or 4.
I'm going to put Dallas in
3
there
or
with
4.
the Steelers. They're getting back to their old
3 or
ways,
4,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh,
So
Oh yeah.
all right,
So
all right.
week 2 of the NFL.
Okay, here we go.
Not as good as games, or should I say, not as much hype into these games, but we still got plenty of good games. Let's start off with the least interesting games. Cleveland Browns travel to the Baltimore Ravens.
Man.
Just quickly, who you got?
Ravens.
1 to 2 words.
Ravens.
Why?
Ravens, another shutout.
Another shutout. That's a. This looks like the 2002, 2003 Ravens with that radio. This looks just like that team. They're gonna shut them out. It's not gonna be pretty. They're not gonna win pretty. They're gonna win ugly every time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those weird 17-0 games. But Ravens.
I'm going with you.
Yep.
Because Steelers do not have the defense like Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with. I'm not going to go to a complete shutout.
It's a shutout.
But I think it's going to be a good game.
Shut up.
No.
Another a second consecutive shutout.
Oh, I think
the Browns.
I think you guys really underestimate the Browns this year. I think they've made tremendous changes to their starting lineups.
Should put them in the power ranking.
Wait a minute. You think you're saying that the Browns' offense is better than the Bengals' offense right now, right?
Than the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals.
You're
Yes,
saying that
they're better. They can at least score a touchdown.
And
Can't
you got to
they?
remember, Bengals lost their main
yeah,
receiver.
they did.
I obviously still have Baltimore because their defense is great, and then their offense will do just enough. But the Browns, I think, keep it close again. Browns are better than what people say.
You see this? It's a goose egg.
What were the?
Hey guys, remember Baltimore
0.
doesn't score high.
They don't.
They never do.
17 nothing.
It's
That's what I'm
a
saying. It's gonna be like
No.
17 nothing.
No, I don't. I'm going to take them
17.
only by about 7 or
Like
10.
17-12 is what I'd say.
No, they ain't gonna score in that Baltimore
Yes,
defense. They
yes,
ain't gonna
they
score.
are.
No, 0. Goose
What
egg.
were the Steelers favored by against the Browns by like 13.5, and they won by 3?
Goose egg.
I say 24-0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
please.
You're going to go that high
It
with
was
Baltimore?
20-0. Listen, it was 20-0 against the Bengals. It's gonna be 24-0 against the.
I don't think they score.
But the
anything, It's gonna be a
Bengals,
0.
they're nothing anymore.
Watch, Browns are going to pick off Joe
The
Flacco.
Browns are gonna lay a big old.
The Browns
fat
are
goose
better
egg.
than the Bengals are now, you know.
They are.
Big old fat goose egg. 0.
You know what? I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. The Browns.
Bengals don't have their
Browns
hard
struggle
chargers.
against
I-
They
The
don't
Browns
have
struggle
perfect.
against.
I think we spent a little too
your,
much time on that one.
We should.
Um,
the
Steelers?
Steelers, yeah. Oh yeah,
All right.
they still struggle.
Buffalo Bills, they travel to Carolina. Play
Panthers.
Cam Newton.
I got Cam the
Who wins?
man. I got Cam the man. Winning
Cam the
that
man.
one. Cam the man. Winning
No,
big.
no, I got the Bills.
Cam the man will.
The Bills, they struggled against the Jets.
What?
Cam the man.
Not
will.
so fast, my friends.
Ah.
The Bills get it done.
All right.
No. No. This guy, did he just wake up?
There is a gas leak in here.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you something. I feel sorry for Tyrod Taylor because
man.
not going in. Their Panthers defense is back. You got who is he?
Luke Kuechly.
Yes, Kuechly. He is healthy.
I
He's doing
just
good. You got a heck of a running back. Both of them,
know.
Stewart.
I'm just not sold still on
right.
Cam Newton. He
I love
just
no,
sometimes.
no, but he ain't gonna struggle against no Bills.
No.
But he had a
No.
bad season last year.
He did, but he's back. He's good.
Carolina, really, Carolina wins this game. They play at home, and their defense
The
did play
defense was
well.
impressive.
Yeah,
in
they
week
win
one,
this
but,
game
I mean,
easy.
I'm
This
just
is-
saying.
this is not even a
I
challenge.
believe the Bills are going to win.
Bills
Oh,
ain't
come
gonna-
Bills win. Okay,
You go check the gas.
All right.
Give us some
Bills
gas.
win
in
24
there.
Hey, Gil.
Radon leaking or something.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
3. Arizona Cardinals without David Johnson travel to the
Move on.
travel to the Indianapolis Colts, and the Indianapolis Colts decide they're going to start Jacoby Brissett.
It's like 2 trash bags. playing.
You're tight. Hey, are you tight? Did I hear you say Cardinals?
Yeah, Arizona.
Arizona.
I got Arizona.
I got Arizona. That's how bad.
I'm gonna get to Arizona as well. That's
Yeah,
how bad
I got
the Colts are.
Arizona
right
because
now.
I got
Colts
Arizona
smell
because
bad.
even without David Johnson, the Colts are without. If the Colts are without Andrew Luck, you beat the Colts.
The Colts smell.
Yeah.
The
Colts
Colts
smell horrible
right
right
now. The Colts right now.
I
are-
think they need another quarterback.
they're probably the
Luck
worst
is
team in the
always
league.
getting
Yeah.
I mean,
it.
I think they're the worst team in the league right now. The Colts are that bad.
Just call up Kaepernick. All you gotta do is call up Colin Kaepernick.
Well, let me ask you guys
Call up
this.
Colin.
Let me ask you guys this
I
real
don't
quick.
think he can help him right now.
Vikings. they're going to keep Sam Bradford starting.
Absolutely.
Teddy's not going to go walk back in. I think they're going to get rid of him.
They should.
Same as Luck. Sooner or later, they're going to say, you're getting injured too much.
Yes, it's done.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go for the top quarterback next year
I
from
think so.
college.
I think so.
All right. Let's move on. Next game. Tennessee Titans travel down to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who were very impressive last week.
Tennessee Titans should take that one. I don't know. I don't like Jacksonville. I don't think they're for real.
Yeah.
I don't think they're for real. Tennessee Titans should take that one. They were just playing a very distracted Houston Texans.
I agree.
I agree. I agree. I think Tennessee bounces back with a
Tennessee
win.
bounces back. With
You
a
know,
win.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah,
Me too.
I think they
Yeah,
got it.
Well, because I believe that Marcus Mariota is
The
a
duck,
better
boy.
quarterback
The duck.
than both.
I'll go by
Then-
21.
than what the
Oh,
Texans
yeah.
have. Yeah, by 21.
I
yeah.
say by 20.
Tennessee bounces back off a bad loss.
Yeah.
Correct.
They just have an all-around better football team than
Yes.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, they do.
Next game, New England at New Orleans. This is more interesting than people might think. New England could be on the verge of going 0-2 for the first time since 2001,
And I think they do.
and they play in New Orleans.
I think New Orleans takes this one.
All right.
You're a risk.
No, I think New Orleans takes this one. I think the Patriots. I think I keep telling you guys, Tom Brady is done. I think this is it.
You think he fell off that cliff?
I think he fell off the cliff. You get this cliff only in the NFL, and you just go. I think he's done. I think this is the beginning of the decline.
You think since he got that ring back that he...
I just think it's the beginning of the decline of the Belichick era and the Tom Brady. I think it's it. That's why I say Steelers take this one.
Ooh.
Not Steelers.
Patriots.
Saints.
Ooh, I think the Patriots. I think they bounce back.
You think they bounce back?
Yeah.
Need to
That
go.
Saints defense is so bad. It is really, really bad. And they don't run Adrian Peterson enough. So and
Maybe they
and
will.
that-
Maybe they figured it out. Maybe
Uh-uh.
they realize that they.
Patriots take it.
Yeah, even
It's
if
gonna
you're
be
going
violent.
down in New Orleans, and then plus they had a little bit of the hurricane problems too, I guess,
Yeah.
down in that area.
Yeah.
I don't give them any chance of beating the Patriots. Patriots in the past, they always lose that first game.
Yeah.
Then boom, they come back.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, but
Oh,
against the Saints, no.
What do you think?
Mine's sweet and short. I got New England. They're just the better football team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears in a surprising, very good performance against the Atlanta Falcons last week. They now travel to Tampa Bay, who's getting ready to play their first game of the season, obviously because they could not play the first game due to Hurricane Irma. So Chicago is traveling to Tampa Bay.
Doesn't matter. Tampa Bay is just the best.
Tampa Bay. Bears are miserable right now. I don't like this Bear team. Like I said, they need to hop in a DeLorean, travel back to 1985,
Yeah.
and get that
They
Super
did.
Bowl shuffle back.
They did kind of keep things
Yeah.
close against
Nah,
the
dude,
Falcons.
nah.
They need
it's
another
over.
sweetness on the team.
They really
Sweetness?
do. But
That's
I
over.
no Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay takes that.
Yeah.
easy.
I like
See,
Jameis Winston.
I think Atlanta, like I said, was struggling from a Super Bowl hangover. I think Tampa Bay.
Yeah. And I love Tampa
Tampa
Bay's
Bay takes
defense,
I
actually.
do not like Jameis Winston. This is for the record.
All right. Miami, another team affected by Hurricane Irma, did not play Week 1, but now they have to travel to the Los Angeles Chargers, the 26,000-seat stadium, which is embarrassing. Who wins this?
I'm so down on the Chargers right now. I'm so down.
You gotta
on
pick the Dolphins though.
Jay Cutler. Oh.
You know what?
You gonna pick
No,
the
I'm not that crazy. I say the Chargers win, but it might be close. It might be close because the Chargers they're so inconsistent.
They do this.
So
I hate calling the Los Angeles Chargers for the record. I hate that. I miss San Diego. But the Chargers win this game over the Dolphins.
yep.
I'm going to go with the same outcome, but they're saying that Cutler's looking impressive.
I am
I
tired
think
of Jay
it's
Cutler.
because of his offensive
is-
coordinator that's there.
Cutler's
So,
done. He needs to go.
Yeah.
but I'm looking at Chargers just barely beating them.
Yeah. You.
I got Chargers. They're not going to be in a close game, so they're actually going to win this. I got Chargers.
Oh, man.
Next game, the New York Jets, the last ranked Jets, they travel to a very good Oakland Raiders.
Is that even a question?
Yeah.
Why are we even asking
I
about
said Oakland in a blowout.
Oakland?
Yeah, Oakland in a blowout.
I mean,
too.
the city of New York will throw a parade if the Jets even score.
I said Oakland 35, Jets 3 or something.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to barely squeak.
Oakland rolls.
Oakland rolls.
All right.
Roll, boy.
The Washington Redskins coming off a struggling bad loss again. Well, not bad, but struggling, difficult loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. They now travel to the Rams, who had a very good, impressive win. Well, not impressive, but a very good win. At least they scored high. So Washington at the Rams.
Ooh, I like this Rams team. I know what you're gonna say. They played the Colts. I know, but I'm picking the Rams. I think I like the Rams. I like what they're
I'm
doing.
going with you, Josh, on that.
I know what you're saying. Don't talk about the Rams because he played the Colts.
No, Cousins has played fairly well too.
I like
with
this
Reed
Rams
and so
team.
forth.
I say the Redskins because
too.
Yep. I say the Redskins because, and I'll tell you why. Because Jeff Goff, I just do
Jared
not.
Goff.
No, Jared
Jared
Goff. Sorry. I said Jeff. I
Jeff
said
Goff.
but Jared Goff. Excuse me, guys.
No,
He's just. I just don't trust him as a quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm same way.
But he had a good game.
I think Kirk Cousins is better.
Against a horrible Colts defense.
Okay, but he had a good game.
Cousins is a better quarterback.
Remember,
Washington.
we got a different coach in there, guys.
He
It makes a
demonstrated-
big difference.
He demonstrated the mechanics necessary to win.
And he's
football
not
games.
as nervous. Yeah,
No,
it
he
seems like
demonstrated
he's
the
doing
mechanics.
what he
The only
needs to.
thing that saves the Rams is that Aaron Donald's back.
Okay, but I guarantee Jeff Goff, Jeff Goff, whatever this guy's name is, he demonstrates the ability to
See what you did?
to distribute the ball. Yeah, you messed me up.
Yeah, I know.
I
Sorry
think he has
about
the
that,
mechanics
bro.
necessary to win these football games. I like
No.
this kid. I like this kid.
I like the Redskins because of Kirk Cousins.
All right, well,
right.
we got adds odds.
49ers. They travel to the Seattle Seahawks.
The 49ers haven't been good since, what, Colin Kaepernick was on there. No, they travel to
Seattle.
Seattle. Ooh, Seattle.
I gotta take my Hawks.
I
I
got
love
it. I
my
got
Seahawks.
Yeah,
Sa-
Seattle.
They bounce
San
back.
Fran just doesn't have an offense, and that Seattle defense has a great defense.
Yeah.
So it doesn't match
They
up.
bounce back.
I love Seattle.
All they got is Carlos Hyde, and he
Yeah.
hasn't really done too much either.
No.
The very good Philadelphia Eagles travel to the very good Kansas City Chiefs.
This could be a good game right here.
That game right here. This
really
game
like
right
it.
here.
Oh, they're coming into the Chiefs?
Yes.
Game over, Chiefs. Forget it.
Ooh.
Oh, not so fast, my friend.
he said it's all together.
Chiefs.
Go ahead.
I'm going Philadelphia on this one. Carson Wentz was
Oh.
amazing. I mean, he was good. I'm sorry, but Eric
Have you
Berry.
heard that crowd at Chiefs Stadium?
But Eric Berry, he's gone. He's out for the
Well,
year.
that's only one player.
No, but he was huge. He was huge for that defense.
You know, even though they're without Eric Berry, I like the Chiefs at home. If it was in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
I'd take Philadelphia. But
Yeah.
it is in the Chiefs' kingdom. I think Alex Smith, he does not have as good a game as he did last game, but I think he still does an okay job, and the Chiefs win this in the
They're
no-hitter.
gonna they're going to have to probably rely on that running game. Kareem Hunt, I mean, he's going to have to.
Eagles.
I
I'm gonna ask you a question. How do we know the Chiefs are for real after that one game? Did the Pats have a bad game?
You never know if
Did
a
the
team
Pats
is
have
for
a
after
bad
week one
game?
because Patriots can lose one.
Did the
and then
Pats
go
have a
swing.
bad game?
Oh, yeah. You
Okay,
know, if you
I'm gonna
think
ask you.
about it.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Did the Chiefs win or did the Patriots lose? Because did the Patriots just lose that game? Like, did they just?
I think Chiefs stopped them with
You
their
think they beat
massive
them?
defense.
The
Look
score-
at their
okay,
defenses
but
compared.
I just have a little question about the Chiefs. I don't know if they're for real. That's what I'm saying. So in the tough matchup, we'll see.
That defensive pass rush is for real.
yes.
Oh,
It's
Justin Houston? Oh,
But I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I think the Eagles could take this one.
Okay.
Close game.
I cannot
Close
wait
game.
for this game.
Close
yeah,
game.
it's going to be a
Low
good
scoring,
game.
close game.
Yeah.
I say
I say Eagles pull it out.
Eagles pull it out.
All right.
24.
24-21 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really close.
All right. Moving on. Minnesota Vikings at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Vikings have come out to say they are worried about Sam Bradford's knee. There's a
Okay.
problem with his knee, so the Vikings are traveling to the Steelers.
Oh, man.
Steelers all day.
I-
Le'Veon's coming back, right, Jarvis?
Yes, he is.
He had a horrible game this last game.
Yes.
You watch.
But it's what we have to be careful. Minnesota's defense, I mean, it held Adrian Peterson and those guys.
But see, they're gonna be worried about Le'Veon Bell, in my opinion, and they're gonna leave Antonio out in the freedom world.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
But
with
that-
you. I'm gonna go with Steelers on this one. I think the Steelers take.
I do too. I think
I think the Steelers
Yeah,
take.
I got Sam Bradford's not good away from home.
Right,
That's
no, he's not.
horrible.
And if he's got any kind of issue, then it's
the rookie T.J. Watt.
Yes.
Was phenomenal. Five tackles or something, like 2 sacks and an INT. He was phenomenal in that game. So
I
watch
think
him on
Steelers
defense.
do just fine.
Yep.
All right. America's Game of the Week in the afternoon. The Dallas Cowboys travel to the Denver Broncos. Who wins this game?
Ooh, that's a tough
Dallas.
I'm calling Dallas. I think Ezekiel Elliott is going to continue his reign. I think their defense is going to take. I'm calling Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys, for the record. I don't like them, but I think that they're going to win this game. I can recognize talent. They're on a roll. That defense is really hot. I think they're going to win this game.
The weakness of the Denver Broncos is their interior defense. They really can't really stop the run. So that's why I have Cowboys winning this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta say it. You gotta say the
Ezekiel
Cowboys.
has over 100
You
yards.
have to say the Cowboys.
I like Denver this game. I will say Cowboys.
You just don't like the Cowboys.
I will say the Cowboys, but
Why don't you like the Cowboys? It's
playing
America's
at Mile
team.
High is a whole nother
It's America.
situation.
It's true.
It is a whole nother situation.
It is true.
And Dak now is actually going up. He went up against great coverage last week with DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Kamara, as you guys know,
Yeah.
and Jenkins, who can shut down Des Bryant like no other corner can. And now he's going up against some more. You have Aqib Talib, you have Chris Harris Jr.
Oof.
I like Denver's defense. I think Denver's offense can do just enough to get there. I don't think Ezekiel Elliott can carry the Cowboys' offense to get them a win in Mile High. I have Denver by like 3 or so.
Yeah.
I think this is what's going to happen. If he cannot use Des Bryant, he's already proved, and he goes for the 8, 19 yards each time. If Ezekiel can't get it done, well, with the help of Ezekiel, he's going to get it done because he's a power rusher. But Beasley has showed that he can carry up to 7 to 8 to 9 yards each time.
And catch a ball on his back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
That's funny.
That was good. That
You
was-
know, with defenses, guys, in my opinion, both of them, they're both about the same, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But when it comes to offense, I do agree with what Tyler said on their corners. Denver's got awesome corners, but I think Dallas beats them on the offensive side.
So you taking Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I take Dallas.
Once again, I'm the only non-Dallas.
It's going to be a nail biter, but you
All right.
know, it's just
Monday Night Football. It's going to be a very good game. Giants are kind of in a must-win situation, especially being in the NFC East. And the Detroit Lions come to town. Monday Night Football, Detroit Lions at New York Giants.
Anytime you pay a cat $135 million for 5 years, you better win. So I get the Lions. I'm gonna pick the Lions because you pay that cat that much. You're gonna have to
not
win.
so fast, my friends. The Giants, if they can get some protection, that's if.
Eli looks like
That's if.
Eli. He swallowed his
I
diaper.
just believe believe that pass rush can get into the face.
Eli's
of,
got a full diaper during.
no, that pass rush for the Giants can get into the face of of Matt Stafford.
I'm going with the Giants.
Yeah.
On a Monday night at Giants.
I see where you were coming from with the Lions because they are a very good football team.
Yeah.
But I think Lions pull this one out because they play at home.
You think Lions pull it out?
No,
Giants
Giants.
pull it
Giants.
out.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Giants pull this one out.
Okay.
Am I the only lion here?
Yep.
Okay. We'll
All
see.
right.
The Lonely Lion.
Lonely lion. Lion King. Yeah.
Now the game of the week.
Okay.
The Green Bay Packers in a rematch with the Atlanta Falcons.
That would be a good one.
Packers at Falcons. Sunday night football. Everybody watch this.
Falcons, new stadium, Falcons.
Just because of the new stadium.
No, not just new stadium. It's just Falcons. There's no way. I'm not changing my mind on that.
Packers. What the win against the Seahawks was impressive. I say Aaron Rodgers continues to keep it rolling.
But where'd they play at?
They play at Atlanta, but I mean, I'm just saying. But
They played at Atlanta?
No. I mean, I'm sorry. No, you was talking about.
Yeah, with Green Bay.
Oh yeah, they
Seattle.
played at home.
Yes.
But they go to the Atlanta Falcons. But I still like the Packers in this one. They played very well against Seattle.
Yeah.
So I like
I'm with you. I was really impressed with their play in
Rodgers is a
Seattle.
bad man.
Rodgers is a bad man.
No, he's
Rodgers
good.
was a bad man in that game. I liked him. I like the way the Packers look. I'm taking
Absolutely.
the Packers. I mean, it's going to be this is going to be a dogfight.
Absolutely, Aaron Rodgers is the best overall NFL football
I
player
believe
in the
so.
league. But Atlanta pulls this one off again at home. I do not like to go against the Packers, but
Neither do I. I don't like to,
This
but-
stadium's going to be sold out. It's going to be loud.
Yeah.
The Atlanta's offense is very good. They did not perform very well against the Chicago Bears, but I think what they came in with the mindset against Bears is, we're playing the Bears.
Yeah.
Bears are going to be horrible. Let's not even try that. Let's
you
not
know.
practice. But now they know what they're going up against. I think Atlanta's offense shows up. I'm not a big fan of Matt Ryan, to be honest.
I don't like him either, but he's capable.
He's capable.
But
decent.
I think Julio Jones gonna honestly Packers. coverage
He's
is
going to
not
tear
that
up their coverage.
good. So I
Just
got
his
Atlanta.
height.
You got Atlanta?
I got Atlanta.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I got Packers. So all right.
Okay.
Is that all of our picks?
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Hey. So I mean, at the end of the day, we obviously got very good NFL games to look at, very good college football games to look at. Hopefully, all of our teams get the win desired and get the win they actually need.
I'm always right, so always.
All right.
Oh man.
We will see. We will see about that.
Oh man.
Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode of the Undefeated Sports Talk. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We're also going to be back next week debating the college football week 4. We're going to give you our predictions with the games in week 4. We're going to give you NFL predictions week 3. Just remember to follow us on our Facebook page at Undefeated Sports Talk Show and Twitter page at Undefeated _T_M. Leave comments and questions on our Facebook page, or you can email my personal email at tylerhurst20@yahoo.com. That's it, everybody.
Hey.
It was good.
Good luck. May the best man
Thanks,
win.
everyone.
Good luck.
Have a good
Good
football
luck.
weekend. Go Steelers.
Go Huskers.
Go Huskies.
Peace out.